Along the banks of the Embarras River, on the north edge of Newton, lies a bridge that spans the centuries of Jasper County history. The Embarras River traverses Jasper County from northwest to southeast. In the early days, the river's obstacles proved difficult to navigate. Fords, shallow river crossings, were to be found certain times of the year, but for several months crossing them was very uncertain. As settlement began in Jasper County, ferries were established and operated to cross the river at certain points, including Newton, St. Marie, the Dark Bend, and a few others. The ferry business was more of a convenience to the public than profit to the owner. They would be abandoned and reestablished from time to time. The ferries were maintained in the simplest fashion. A rope stretched from bank to bank to provide the ferryman the means to pull his boat and cargo across the stream. The boat was a square-ended flatboat, large enough to receive horses and wagon. Business was never very brisk, and travelers were occasionally obliged, in the absence of the ferryman, to swim across the stream after the boat and work their own passage. For the upkeep, the owners charged a fee for each animal, vehicle, or individual ferry to cross. The fees for hogs, sheep, and goats were 3 cents per head. For loose cattle, 3 to 5 cents. For horses, 5 cents. A 4-horse team and wagon, 50 and 20 cents. For a carriage and 1 horse, 25 cents. And for a footman, 5 cents. The whole process gave rise to repeated demands for bridges. In 1837, the Illinois legislature appropriated $300 towards the building of a bridge across the river at Newton. The amount was insufficient and the county was unable to raise the balance necessary to build. The county used the money instead to build a brick courthouse. In June of 1844, urged by a petition of citizens, the county court ordered that the county appropriate $500 towards the building of a bridge, or pay interest at the expense of the county treasury on the money that had been appropriated previously. The county levied a tax and created a bridge fund, but no construction was undertaken. So the matter lingered, never fully dismissed or acted upon until March of 1857. At that time, the money appropriated by the state was supplemented with county money, and a contract was awarded to Brillhart and Gaddis, and an open wooden bridge was constructed in August of 1858. Building bridges at that time was a difficult and hazardous task. The bridge, when complete, fell down in 1861 and was replaced with a covered bridge by the Wade Township with the assistance of the county. At this same time, a bridge was built across the river at St. Marie. These 2 covered wooden structures were the only considerable bridges in Jasper County. In addition, there were some 8 to 10 smaller bridges across streams. With nearly 30 years of use, the bridge spanning the river in Newton was in need of repair and was impassable when the river was high. At this time, Newton had a population of 1,427 and Jasper County's inhabitants numbered 18,000. It marked the peak rural population in Jasper County history, and Newton was a robust center of activity for the county. A safe, durable bridge that set above the high water mark would be an asset to the progress of the community. In July of 1890, Wade Township commissioners and a committee of county board members inspected the proposed site for a new bridge. In September, 16 bidders were present to bid on contracts for the new bridge construction. The Chicago Bridge and Iron Company was the lowest bidder, with an offer of $3,400. The bid did not cover some $600 necessary for the construction of abutments and approaches. The bridge was completed on December 29, 1890, and would serve as the only bridge across the river at Newton until the Route 33 bridge was constructed in 1921. The Embarras River Bridge is a single-span, 9-panel Pratt through truss structure. This style was invented in 1844 by Thomas and Caleb Pratt. This style includes vertical members and diagonals that slope down towards the center. The interior diagonals are under tension, under balanced loading, and vertical elements under compression. This style was common in the United States between the 1850s and early 20th century. It has an overall length of 148 feet and an overall width of 15 feet. The bridge is the only one of its kind in the county and one of the oldest truss bridges of any style remaining in Illinois. The Embarras River Bridge was also referred to locally as the Old Wagon Bridge or Old Mill Bridge for the flour mill that was located just east of the bridge from 1878 until it was destroyed by a fire in 2005. The bridge served traffic as Wade Township Road 164 for 109 years. On May 20th, 1998, it was added to the United States Department of Interior National Registry of Historic Places thanks to the work of Diane Scott and the Embarras River Tourism Council. The bridge was closed in 1999 following an engineering study that found it unsound for both vehicle and pedestrian traffic. In 2014, as the first phase of the Eagle Trails project, the bridge was rehabbed and was reopened in 2015 to pedestrian and bike traffic. Today, the Embarras River Bridge serves as a visible passageway from the 19th century into the 21st and recalls the historic path Jasper County has spanned all these years.